angle, 30-degree angle. We can write the grade down as, oh, that hill is a 12-degree angle.
Or 10 degree, you want to punch the ground of the 0 degrees.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Or we can read it as a percentage. For example, the incline was at 60% or 20%. Okay, so there are two different ways we can read the gradient or the slope.
How about this one? Like this?
Okay, and we also looked at the maximum grade to build roads on mountains. For example, if I had a mountain that was a grade, or a hill that had a grade like this, would it be a good idea to build a road on it?
No.
Why?
Oh, but then gonna fall down. And you need a lot of gas. But I have an idea to fix that problem.
How?
Like we just trimmed.
Yeah, so a lot of mountains, as we already said, they are curved. But if it is that such a gradient, then it's pretty much impossible. If you remember that the thrust or the vehicle's power must be greater than the weight pulling it back. You would need a powerful
a monster truck.
a monster truck. Okay, so I'm just going to show you very quickly two different pictures of the two largest roads in the world, okay? So we have the steepest roads in the world, Bowman Street in New Zealand, and Canton Avenue in Pittsburgh. So we can see them here. Here 35%, okay, or 19-degree angle. We're overall disputed 38% at a 21, okay, angle. So you can see them here, and we haven't changed them pictures, we haven't rotated them. They are the real pictures, okay? So you can see how much of an incline or how much of a slope that actually is.
But why they build that?
Yeah, you have to ask them. Yeah, I don't understand why they did. Maybe they live in a mountain or near a mountain area. So
But they build like that.
this is parked. So the car is parked. What would happen if it got really cold and the terrain or the surface began to form ice?
It will fall down.
Yeah.
No, but if we wait until the sunlight coming, the ice will be melting.
Yeah. It would melt, but as Hugo pointed out, that the conditions are very important and it would slope down. Excellent class, okay? Perfect. So now,
What is the last thing? What? Improve?
okay, so this lesson, we're going to be looking at improving. So we all know the 5 stages. Can you just put your hand up and tell me one of the stages? Yes, Hugo? Ask. Can you tell me a stage, Jenny? Yeah, improve. Perfect. Can you tell me one? Imagine. There's 2 more. Who can tell me the other 2? Fine. And there's one more. What is the other one? Create. Perfect, class. Okay? So there they are. And the one we're going to be looking at today is very important, is improve. A lot of our challenges, we haven't always been successful. Some of them work fantastically. Some of them not so good.
Like a rocket.
Like the rocket. So it's very important
But
to
there was one of the rocket work.
Yeah, one of them, but it wasn't.
And the helicopter. It's my idea to make it work.
Yeah, okay? So to improve is to analyze the design. So you look at the design and you think, where did I go wrong? What did I do that it never worked? Why it never worked? What could I have done more to improve that? Then we change the design and make it better. For example, oh, that didn't work, so we'll try this. If that doesn't work, we'll try this. Okay? We change our approach and we change the design to make it better. And also, we then obviously test it again. Okay? We test it again to see if our changes in our design have improved our invention. Okay?
But today's lesson is make your own fan.
You'll see, okay? Hello, take a seat.
The lesson today is make an own fan.
Okay, so what I'm going to do to start off with the first half of the lesson, we're going to look at a few previous lessons. Okay, so we're going to look at some previous lessons and we'll look at where we went wrong and what was successful. Okay, so let's take a look on the board. Okay, so you can see here, when we were building our paper top tower, here you go, okay? So when we was making our paper cup tower, this design here was very successful. It succeeded, it was fantastic, it was wonderful, it was great, and it worked, okay? This one here, however, not so great, okay?
I don't see it.
Not so great, okay? So this one here, it failed, okay? It failed. So I'm going to propose the question to you. Why did this one succeed? And why did this fail? Okay, Jenny?
Because I can go to
You can come up to the board, okay? Have a closer look. Why did the one on the left succeed, whereas this one here failed?
Because this one has no cup for here to.
Perfect, excellent, okay?
The gravity has some because our at lesson you said the big place
Perfect.
the less more gravity.
So
This one is we have put 54 cups and Mr. Tom stand on here, so the gravity is in the middle.
yeah,
so
perfect. Very well explained.
The under cup is very important, so we have to make the cup under very thick.
At the bottom?
Yeah.
Excellent, that was perfect, Jenny. So, do we remember what it's called? The very bottom of the surface. For example, the floor or a house, it is built on a what? So what is the very bottom or the main part?
I don't know
The
how
middle.
to call it.
Does anybody remember what it's called?
I know it in Vietnamese.
Yeah, I know, it's very difficult to remember.
Starts with an F.
Okay, so it begins with F.
Phil.
So I'll give you half of the word. Found.
Found it. Foundation.
There you go, excellent, okay? So if you look at the one to the left that succeeded, it has a very, very strong foundation. Its base, its bottom of the foundation, it's fantastic. It has a very strong foundation. That allows it to support a lot of weight.
Look at me.
Okay.
I do it.
We also, as Jenny perfectly touched on, what are these four legs doing?
This is
Yes?
foundation. Cross distribution.
Perfect, excellent, okay? So they're distributing the forces, okay? So if the force comes on top, we have lots of different cups to distribute the force, okay? Perfect, okay? So as you can see, strong foundation, good force distribution equals success, okay? Excellent, perfect. And as Jenny said perfectly, weak foundation, so there was not enough cups at the bottom, and an uneven force distribution, okay? For example, class, if I have this table and I put just one leg in the middle, what will happen? It will fall over, okay?
No, but if we stand in the middle, it's okay.
Okay, perfect, okay?